Hi everyone, I'm Kevin De Bruyne.
Soy Paulo Dybala.
I'm Kai Bowman.
Hey everyone, it's Jack Osborne here.
Hola a todos, soy Mariel Santos.
I'm Livik.
What's up, Sayuremi?
Hi everyone, I'm Mortal.
I'm Scout.
I'm Yusvendra Chehlo.
السلام عليكم. أنا اسمي منتظر سعد.
هلا يا جماعة، أنا طارق.
اسمي هدي للعلي.
Hi, ako Arlie.
Aku Gading.
Manahing ho.
I'll be joined by the top PUBG Mobile players from all over the world.
For the Global Extreme Challenge.
Cada partido en la cancha es un desafío y este torneo de PUBG Mobile es uno nuevo para mí.
بالنسبة لي قد أعتبر الفوز تحديا كبيرا وأحتاج دائما إلى دفع نفسي إلى أقصى الحدود عندما ألعب PUBG Mobile.
Sebagai seorang aktris, tampil all out dalam berakting adalah suatu tantangan yang ekstrim dan aku selalu mempush diri untuk kasih acting yang terbaik. sama seperti di saat aku main PUBG Mobile.
نفس الشيء اللي يصير معاي لما أنا ألعب PUBG Mobile.
Begitu juga dengan bermain PUBG Mobile.
So as playing PUBG Mobile.
PUBG Mobile is also launching the Play as One campaign to support direct relief emergency response.
To fight against COVID-19 all around the world.
Also, in Global Extreme Challenge show match, we will encourage people to support the fight against COVID-19. Watch to support.
PUBG Mobile Global Extreme Challenge. Let's break new ground.
Where's that hot spring? It's right around the corner. And you can't miss the sea of flowers.
It looks really exciting.
Why not have a try?
I found nothing.
My teammates weren't around!
Have you ever seen a chicken dinner in just 15? Wow, it feels so good!
One more?
Oh man, riding mountain bike around a volcano is no joke!
Can you believe that? It was freezing on that mountain!
Driving a motorboat is not easy. Oops. Can I have a drink?
Sure. Enjoy it.
Since the Livik map was updated, it has caused much discussion amongst players. Today, we want to talk to you about the process of creating the Livik map. The origin of the Livik map actually came from a cup of coffee. PUBG Mobile is fun for sure, but sometimes it takes too long to play a game. I usually work long hours and have very little time to play. This is what our producer heard when he met this player in a cafe last year. Our producer had been thinking about the same idea already. Therefore, on the same day, he had a discussion with the development team. How can players fully enjoy playing PUBG Mobile with limited free time? After the discussion and some user research, they came up with an idea to develop a smaller map that takes less time and has a faster pace. Therefore, the unique map on PUBG Mobile Livik was created. Livik is only 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers, which is the smallest map in PUBG Mobile's classic Battle Royale gameplay. It takes only 15 minutes to complete a game. Players can win a chicken dinner in just 15 minutes and enjoy the excitement anywhere, anytime. Of course, besides the faster pace, as PUBG Mobile's new exclusive map, we must create more interesting content. The question that follows is, how to set the landscape of the map. We remember the scenes and experience when we went to Northern Europe for the first time during the trip. When we saw the very beautiful Nordic terrain coexisting harmoniously, we were amazed. We thought that we must find an opportunity to incorporate this unique and romantic landscape into PUBG Mobile. And then here came the opportunity. But we also faced many challenges. For example, presenting a landscape of snowy mountains, dormant volcano, Lupenfeld, waterfalls, and hot springs in a compact map and ensuring high visual quality. This use of image textures is 3 to 4 times more than that of other maps. But we don't want the players facing freezing issues because we made the images too detailed. Therefore, we tried to tackle this technical challenge. We tested various models and selected the color saturation that satisfied most players. We optimized the rendering efficiency and frame rate of vegetations to try to make various mobile phone models play smoothly. Our existing version has rich details and ingenuity, while experiencing smooth and high-definition pictures. Some players have discovered that when entering the waterfall, there will be a noticeable impact of water flow. We've considered and added similar real details and experiences in many places in Livik. Take the snowy mountain area, for example. From the top of the mountain to the bottom, the thickness of the snow, the distribution of vegetation, and the color of the grassland will have obvious changes per the elevation. We know that many players like to hide behind big rocks. So this time, we made a drag show for the big stones. For example, where there's a lot of water, the stones will grow moss accordingly, and the stones next to Snow Mountain are wrapped in silver, and the experience will feel more realistic. In accordance with the climactic characteristics of Northern Europe, we have planted a lot of quilts, trees, shrubs, tundra in Livik, which are distributed in various regions according to their habits in real life. When it comes to vegetation, we have to talk about the grass in the new map. According to the player's visual habits and tactical changes at different distances, we've repeatedly tested the height, density, and color of the grass. No matter how you look at the grass, be it from afar, up close, walking, passing, or climbing by, it will be a very authentic experience. The design of the turf roof is also very interesting. This kind of Nordic turf house has a fairy tale feeling. However, it is not as gentle as it appears. The roof of the turf house is a tactical anti-slope. The turf can also make people on the roof not so easy to find. What we really mean is that this is the official recommended ambush point. Remember to try it. Just like the turf house, appearance is important, and so is the entertainment aspect. We hope that the new map will be fast-paced, but the Battle Royale experience of players should be intact and exciting. Like the distance between resource points on the map, the farthest distance a player can see in any corner of the map, and the distance between field shelters. You can't roughly reduce the scale according to map compression, otherwise a bunch of things will be packed together and you can't play. We spent a lot of time adjusting these distances to ensure that players can get a positive gaming experience. We also found that players particularly value the combat experience of gun-to-gun and final circle in the small map, so we kept the same experience as the classic map in these 2 links, by shortening the time of collecting equipment and transferring location. Make the new map more fun to play. In the previous beta test, some players were very concerned about scoring in Livik. In response to this, we've done some deep thinking and made intricate designs to ensure that everyone is playing the new map and other classic maps will invest the same time and get the same score rate. Worried about falling points? Don't be, because they don't exist. Just enjoy it. However, Livik is a very different place than the other classic maps in regards to the maximum number of people. We've conducted many tests with the upper limit of 100, 80, 60, 50, 40, and on. The player's flow curve test data helped us determine the final maximum number of people in the new map, 52 people. Although the number of people is small, if there are very few resource points, it is still easy to get together and jump from the sky. Therefore, we have significantly increased the medium-sized wild spot, so that you can decide if you want to play aggressively or stealthily. In addition, there are more gun choices. Livik has joined the submachine gun P90 and the new sniper rifle MK12. They can be used well. We believe everyone will be willing to take them into the finals. Well, those that watch this far are the true fans, so we've decided to tell you a few secrets. If you're attacked in the hot springs bath, don't worry. You will find that it is safe to squat down. This height can protect you. What you need to remember is, be careful of grenades. We specifically placed a motorboat at the edge of the waterfall. Ride it up, fly it down. You'll fall in love with this feeling. We increased the physical response of this large reed swing. If someone climbed over it, you will see the reed moving. This time, we believe you'll understand what to do. There are many other interesting places. For example, please find out for yourself. For this map, Raphael Lim, the executive PD of PUBG Corp and head of mobile division, gave a very high valuation.
새롭게 업데이트되는 모바일의 신규 맵 리빅은 북유럽을 배경으로 한 정통 배틀로얄 맵이면서 그와 동시에 짧은 시간 플레이를 선호하는 모바일 유저에게 최적화된 독창적인 맵이기도 합니다. 신규 맵 리빅을 플레이해 보시기를 여러분께 적극 추천드립니다. 그리고 PUBG 모바일이 준비한 신규 맵을 통해 플레이어 여러분이 새로운 즐거움을 찾을 수 있기를 바랍니다.
Yes, Livik can give you a whole new experience. A quick and cool little map for chicken dinner. We hope you all like it. Thanks to every player who loves and supports PUBG Mobile. We will work hard to make more fun and engaging content day and night. We don't sleep, remember?
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin De Bruyne.
Soy Paulo Dybala.
I'm Kai Bowman.
Hey everyone, it's Jack Osborne here.
Hola a todos, soy Marian Santos.
I'm Levinho.
What's up, Sayurimi?
Hi everyone, I'm Mortal.
I'm Scout.
I'm Svendra Chehlo.
السلام عليكم. أنا اسمي منتظر سعد.
هلا يا جماعة، أنا طارق.
اسمي هدي للعلي.
Hi, ako Orly.
Aku Gading.
Manahing Ho.
I'll be joined by the top PUBG Mobile players from all over the world.
For the Global Extreme Challenge.
Cada partido en la cancha es un desafío y este torneo de PUBG Mobile es uno nuevo para mí.
بالنسبة لي قد أعتبر الفوز تحديا كبيرا وأحتاج دائما إلى دفع نفسي إلى أقصى الحدود عندما ألعب PUBG Mobile.
Sebagai seorang aktris, tampil all-out dalam berakting adalah suatu tantangan yang ekstrim dan aku selalu mempush diri untuk kasih acting yang terbaik. Sama seperti di saat aku main PUBG Mobile.
نفس الشيء اللي يصير معاي لما أنا ألعب PUBG Mobile.
Begitu juga dengan bermain PUBG Mobile.
So as playing PUBG Mobile.
PUBG Mobile is also launching the Play as One campaign to support direct relief emergency response.
To fight against COVID-19 all around the world.
Also, in Global Extreme Challenge show match, we will encourage people to support the fight against COVID-19. Watch to support.
PUBG Mobile Global Extreme Challenge. Let's break new ground.
Where's that hot spring? It's right around the corner. And you can't miss the sea of flowers.
It looks really exciting.
Why not have a try?
I found nothing.
My teammates weren't around!
Have you ever seen a chicken dinner in just 15? Wow, it feels so good!
One more?
Oh man, riding mountain bike around a volcano is no joke!
Can you believe that? It was freezing on that mountain!
Driving a motorboat is not easy.
Oops. Can I have a drink?
Sure. Enjoy it.
Since the Livik map was updated, it has caused much discussion amongst players. Today, we want to talk to you about the process of creating the Livik map. The origin of the Livik map actually came from a cup of coffee. PUBG Mobile is fun for sure, but sometimes it takes too long to play a game. I usually work long hours and have very little time to play. This is what our producer heard when he met this player in a cafe last year. Our producer had been thinking about the same idea already. Therefore, on the same day, he had a discussion with the development team. How can players fully enjoy playing PUBG Mobile with limited free time? After the discussion and some user research, they came up with an idea to develop a smaller map that takes less time and has a faster pace. Therefore, the unique map on PUBG Mobile Livik was created. Livik is only 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers, which is the smallest map in PUBG Mobile's classic Battle Royale gameplay. It takes only 15 minutes to complete a game. Players can win a chicken dinner in just 15 minutes and enjoy the excitement anywhere, anytime. Of course, besides the faster pace, as PUBG Mobile's new exclusive map, we must create more interesting content. The question that follows is, how to set the landscape of the map. We remember the scenes and experience when we went to Northern Europe for the first time during the trip. When we saw the very beautiful Nordic terrain coexisting harmoniously, we were amazed. We thought that we must find an opportunity to incorporate this unique and romantic landscape into PUBG Mobile. And then here came the opportunity. But we also faced many challenges. For example, presenting a landscape of snowy mountains, dormant volcano, Lupenfeld, waterfalls, and hot springs in a compact map and ensuring high visual quality. This use of image textures is 3 to 4 times more than that of other maps. But we don't want the players facing freezing issues because we made the images too detailed. Therefore, we tried to tackle this technical challenge. We tested various models and selected the color saturation that satisfied most players. We optimized the rendering efficiency and frame rate of vegetations to try to make various mobile phone models play smoothly. Our existing version has rich details and ingenuity, while experiencing smooth and high-definition pictures. Some players have discovered that when entering the waterfall, there will be a noticeable impact of water flow. We've considered and added similar real details and experiences in many places in Livik. Take the snowy mountain area, for example. From the top of the mountain to the bottom, the thickness of the snow, the distribution of vegetation, and the color of the grassland will have obvious changes per the elevation. We know that many players like to hide behind big rocks. So this time, we made a drag show for the big stones. For example, where there's a lot of water, the stones will grow moss accordingly, and the stones next to Snow Mountain are wrapped in silver, and the experience will feel more realistic. In accordance with the climatic characteristics of Northern Europe, we have planted a lot of quilts, trees, shrubs, tundra in Livik, which are distributed in various regions according to their habits in real life. When it comes to vegetation, we have to talk about the grass in the new map. According to the player's visual habits and tactical changes at different distances, we've repeatedly tested the height, density, and color of the grass. No matter how you look at the grass, be it from afar, up close, walking, passing, or climbing by, it will be a very authentic experience. The design of the turf roof is also very interesting. This kind of Nordic turf house has a fairy tale feeling. However, it is not as gentle as it appears. The roof of the turf house is a tactical anti-slope. The turf can also make people on the roof not so easy to find. What we really mean is that this is the official recommended ambush point. Remember to try it. Just like the turf house, appearance is important, and so is the entertainment aspect. We hope that the new map will be fast-paced, but the Battle Royale experience of players should be intact and exciting. Like the distance between resource points on the map, the farthest distance a player can see in any corner of the map, and the distance between field shelters. You can't roughly reduce the scale according to map compression, otherwise a bunch of things will be packed together and you can't play. We spent a lot of time adjusting these distances to ensure that players can get a positive gaming experience. We also found that players particularly value the combat experience of gun-to-gun and final circle in the small map, so we kept the same experience as the classic map in these two links, by shortening the time of collecting equipment and transferring location. Make the new map more fun to play. In the previous beta test, some players were very concerned about scoring in Livik. In response to this, we've done some deep thinking and made intricate designs to ensure that everyone is playing the new map and other classic maps will invest the same time and get the same score rate. Worried about falling points? Don't be, because they don't exist. Just enjoy it. However, Livik is a very different place than the other classic maps in regards to the maximum number of people. We've conducted many tests with the upper limit of 100, 80, 60, 50, 40, and on. The player's flow curve test data helped us determine the final maximum number of people in the new map, 52 people. Although the number of people is small, if there are very few resource points, it is still easy to get together and jump from the sky. Therefore, we have significantly increased the medium-sized wild spot, so that you can decide if you want to play aggressively or stealthily. In addition, there are more gun choices. Livik has joined the submachine gun P90 and the new sniper rifle MK12. It can be used well. We believe everyone will be willing to take them into the finals. Well, those that watch this far are the true fans, so we've decided to tell you a few secrets. If you're attacked in the hot springs bath, don't worry. You will find that it is safe to squat down. This height can protect you. What you need to remember is, be careful of grenades. We specifically placed a motorboat at the edge of the waterfall. Ride it up, fly it down. You'll fall in love with this feeling. We increased the physical response of this large reed swing. If someone climbed over it, you will see the reed moving. This time, we believe you'll understand what to do. There are many other interesting places. For example, please find out for yourself. For this map, Raphael Lim, the executive PD of PUBG Corp and head of mobile division, gave a very high valuation.
새롭게 업데이트되는 모바일의 신규 맵 리빅은 북유럽을 배경으로 한 정통 배틀로얄 맵이면서 그와 동시에 짧은 시간 플레이를 선호하는 모바일 유저에게 최적화된 독창적인 맵이기도 합니다. 신규 맵 리빅을 플레이해 보시기를 여러분께 적극 추천드립니다. 그리고 PUBG 모바일이 준비한 신규 맵을 통해 플레이어 여러분이 새로운 즐거움을 찾을 수 있기를 바랍니다.
Yes, Livik can give you a whole new experience. A quick and cool little map for chicken dinner. We hope you all like it. Thanks to every player who loves and supports PUBG Mobile. We will work hard to make more fun and engaging content day and night. We don't sleep, remember?
Hello viewers and welcome to the PUBG Mobile 2020 Global Extreme Challenge, brought to you by PUBG Mobile and hosted by VSPN. My name is Powerbang and I'll be your broadcaster for all of the amazing PUBG Mobile action you're going to see today. Our teams have been preparing for the last month and it's now time to suit up and drop into the battlefield. Would love to call your attention to the fight against COVID-19, where all of our global stars and influencers have come together to show that we are stronger than this outbreak. Both in the game and in our lives, we can all be winners and share chicken dinners. Make sure you guys are following PUBG Mobile on social media so you can learn how to support people in need. The Global Extreme Challenge event is a cooperation between PUBG Mobile and Direct Relief in support of the Play As One charity drive. Direct Relief has opened an exclusive channel for PUBG Mobile's community to donate. So let's all come together and support the effort to fight against the COVID-19 situation. Players will have the opportunity today to donate in support of this cause, so feel free to do so while watching today's competition. We believe that uniting as one, we can come together and overcome this pandemic. Play as one. All right, everyone, it's time to introduce our stars. We've got a great variety from all over the globe. Everyone from professional athletes to actors to musicians to esports stars and even more that we'll get to in just a second. Representing South America, we have Paulo Dybala, Levinho, Yerem Rojas, and Marian Santos. From Europe, Kevin De Bruyne and Elena Tilke. From North America, Jack Osborne and Kai Bowman. From Southeast Asia, Gading, Oralee, Hienho, and Jay Chanati. Then here comes our India and Middle East and North African celebrities. We'll start with Mortal, who is the global mobile gaming icon, the leader of the professional PUBG mobile team, Soul. He's known for his DP28 and 6x scope sprays. Will he lead his team to ultimate victory? The first team's lineup is Mortal, Rigaltos, and Mamba, while the second team is Viper, Akshu, and Aman. Next comes Scout, who's a professional player for Team Fnatic and is one of India's oldest PUBG mobile competitive players. He is famous for his M416 and 6x sprays, and as a pro player, his decision-making is crucial in-game. The first team's lineup is Scout, Jonathan, and Niu, while the second team is Dynamo, or Mavi and Rishav for the win. The third one is Pikachu. Will his team take the lead in this game? The first team's lineup is Pikachu, Jody, and Shamat TV, while the second team is Flare Gun TV, Vodka, and Firon. And finally, Saif. Will she be favored by the goddess of victory? The first team's lineup is Saif, Al-Qaid, and Alostra, while the second team is Aod 1407, Abu Omar, and Hellboy. For this competition, our invited stars will be wearing the outfits from the Season 14 Royale Pass. Those are the Avian Tyrant, the Butcher of Stalber, the Iron Rose, and the Red Commander sets. First up is Mortal. Next, Scout. Then we have Pikachu, and finally, Saif. Let's check out who all of you voted for in the Middle East, North Africa, and Indian regions. The leading vote getter for the region was Pikachu. Pikachu will start off the competition with a 2-point advantage as a reward for finishing on top of the voting. Let's move on and explain the rules of today's competition. First and foremost, there's going to be 3 matches played today. The first match will be a regular classic match, so no huge surprises here. Just play, try to finish on the top and get that chicken dinner, but there will be 1 point awarded for each kill. In match number 2, it will be a little bit different in that each team will be trying to keep its star alive as long as possible. The team that keeps their star alive the longest will receive some bonus points. Over the course of today's broadcast, we prepared some lucky airdrops for you guys, the viewers. Our stars will be sending out lucky airdrops, and you guys will have the opportunity to win some gift codes. So let's see if your fingers are fast enough, and make sure during the breaks you don't go anywhere. Our competition is just about to get started, guys, but before we do that, I want to send a huge thank you to all of our global stars, players, influencers, and you guys watching for helping support the COVID-19 relief effort supported by Direct Relief. If you'd like to find a way to get involved, check the link at the bottom of your screen to see how you can send some love. Remember, round 1 is a straight-up classic match where teams will be vying to get that chicken dinner and get as many kills as possible. And here we go into round 1 of the Middle East, North Africa, and India regions. And this round will be a straight-up classic match. All influencers, global stars, and players will be battling to get the top rank on the leaderboard. They want that chicken dinner, and that's all that matters in this game. So no frills, no gimmicks. We've got Mamba with Team Mortal dropping right out of the plane early on. We'll trace all of these guys going in. Power plant, though, looks to be a great place to drop. Mortal 2 with Soul Viper dropping in now as well. Looks like they're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but we'll see where they drop in just a moment. Team Scout going all the way north to Gas. Looks like Mavi and Scout Team 2 doing some looting. We've got Pikachu, Team 2, with Flare Gun TV, looting just across the street from one another. And it looks like they're in the middle of a little bit of a triangle right now with Team Mortal. Flare Gun TV into the compound here, trying to loot up, looking for that helmet. You see Soul Viper rocking the UMP and a pretty cool helmet, if you ask me. Looks like just a headpiece, but I like that. Starts to work his way around. It looks like Mortal Team 2 is getting into the thick of it early on with Pikachu. The M16 comes out and Langer gets connected with. Langer is still trying to get away, and he is in a world of hurt. Vodka peeks the window. Soul Viper sees him, but opts for the energy drink instead. Litters on the ground. And Langer gets popped there by Furon. There comes the push from Vodka. Viper hits him and pressures him back. Langer is out on an island by himself, though, and it looks inevitable that he's going to be eliminated. Viper lays down inexplicably in the open field, and that did not work out well for him. Oh my goodness, Flare Gun had one bullet left, and Viper is knocked. Okay. I was wondering how in the world did Viper get out of that situation. He made a big mistake by laying down with two people spraying at him and somehow survived the opening volley. Now we've got Amon with the P90 laying prone off in the distance. Things not going well for Team Mortal 2 right off the bat. Now we've got Saif with the Scar running across here. She's looking pretty good here. Can definitely move. Got the jukes on point. Now just needs to work on that loot and get in a helmet. Here's Mortal with his custom DP28. And he's rocking not only that, the Avian Tyrant Season 14 Royale Pass gear. Pretty cool look for Mortal right there. DP with a 4X, though, is one of Mortal's specialties, and he is rocking that gun right now, along with the M416. Regalto's out in front leading them, looking like a really solid squad here, Team Mortal. Another one of India's best, we've got Scout. He plays for Team Fnatic, and he is rocking a nice hat on top of his helmet here. Scout leading his squad into the play zone, and they are coming south out of gas, and they will be... well, not out of gas, but, you know, not out of fuel, rather. They're out of gas, and they are headed towards the play zone here, and they're going to see how many kills they can rack up. They're heading straight toward Team Pikachu 2. Would love to see any other person's viewpoint right now, as there is not much happening from Scout's perspective. Here's Jonathan rolling around. He's going to be looking in. It looks like DD up on the hill. Connects with Vodka. What a spray. That is filthy. Jonathan with absolutely no recoil on the M4. He's got the 6X there, just controlling it masterfully. DD getting picked apart right now. You can see the kick from his gyro actually popping his gun up in the air. He sees Flare Gun on the flank there in the house, I believe. No, he doesn't. He's opened himself up, and we're going to cut away from the action to go watch Saif run around in the aqueduct. Yeah, she's doing a great job picking up items off the ground. Possibly, though, we might be able to get back to a fight that's happening. Here we go. Scout Team 1 is on the push now. There's DD getting picked off. Niu taking him down. And Furon is pretty close. It looks like Flare Gun is wrapping around the flank here. I don't know if he's going to be able to do much besides keep Scout from maybe crossing the street here. Lets him cross. And off in the distance, you see Pikachu Team 1, Yihan, kind of pushing in from the side. Flare gun peeks the window. Jonathan says absolutely not. Takes him down with that 6x spray. Very, very nice work from Jonathan there. Taking a peek over to one of our stars. Saif is looting up still in the aqueduct, trying to make her way out. Team has 0 kills at this point, but there is the brand new Nordic map, Livik, all in front of her for the taking, and she will be exploring it right now. Scout Team 1, though, on a terror. Already 2 kills to their name with a knock as well. They're about to finish off Flare Gun, and it looks like that'll be happening right now. Some punches. Gets the headshot finish. And 3 kills now for Team Scout. Pretty cool backdrop there for Scout if you check his camera at the bottom of the screen. Gotta love that. Scout works his way up the hill, though. Looks like their 4th player just abandoned. Who knows where they went? Mortal Team 2 right here. Akshu is like, I am out of here. Bye-bye. As you can see, Saif has made their way into the nearest city. And it looks like they're going to be trying to grab a vehicle and get the heck out of here, potentially. Shots fired. Yihan takes a little bit of damage here. Ooh, grenade blows up. Regaltos. Dynamo. Oh, there are all kinds of damage everywhere, but here we go. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. Peeks around the corner. DLLLLLLLL taking down Yihan. Dynamo is on the prowl, though. Smells blood in the water. And he is a shark. Here he comes. Oh, through the... Oh, 2, 3, 4 knocks. Scout takes out the whole team. That is a huge moment right there. A squad wipe from Scout, all out of 1 magazine of the DP-28. That right there is why the DP-8 is feared, especially on this map. And you'll see Dynamo wiping out one of his foes as well. Incredible stuff from Scout, and they're up to 7 kills. Well, Dynamo gets revenge on him pretty quickly. He knocks and kills somebody and then steps out of the building and then immediately gets eliminated. Akshu is out having a grand old time in the monster truck. His teammates were wiped out, and he's fine with it because you know what? He can drive that monster truck all around the Nordic map Livik here and be just fine. Got to think about Scout and his team here having all of that loot. There was a whole squad that looted up an entire separate location, and they brought that whole separate location to the street and dropped it all off all nicely in crates, and they were able to loot it up, and basically they are stacked at this point. So I'm predicting at this point, with the amount of loot that they just got that easily, that Scout and his team will win this game. 7 kills already, and there are still 6 teams left on the map. Saif off on the south side here of Scout. Not able to connect. There's the shots coming in. Saif is now aware, connects once, and better duck inside or that DP-28 will be getting her a headshot. She does not want that, but Scout is on the aggressive right now. Again, they have all of the loot they could possibly want. And they're going to use it to their advantage and be on the offensive. I'm almost sure of it. Aggressive players as is, but they've got a great spread right now. You can see X-Chun and Jonathan over on the outside here on the flanks. They are getting great angles to attack from. Pikachu rocking the Car 98, a man after my own heart. Gotta love that weapon. Here's Shamat TV. They find a vehicle in a garage here. They're going to hop in and smack their head on the garage door. Not really. They make it out of there. And here we go. We're going to go out and explore the world of Nordic map Livik. And what a cool studio he has there. Pikachu rocking a nice little setup. And they're going to be rolling through the reeds, it looks like, and on over to Scout as they take apart Saif's team here. Couple more shots in. They're trying to do some more damage. They have these guys completely surrounded. You can see Chun is running across the street. You got Niu on the other side. They are basically surrounding these guys. Not a great spot to be in, but I assume that they are waiting for that key knock. They're going to wait till somebody peeks, somebody's going to get the knock, and then they're all going to descend like a pack of hyenas. You can see Chun starting to make his way in. You're going to see him be the entry fragger. You're going to see some grenades come out, most likely, and be lobbed into the windows here. There it is. Shots fired, and just like that, Alostra and Love taken down, and 2 people on the ground. Here is the onslaught. Scout team is coming in. You can see Neo crashing from the side. And there is Scout himself making entry right as we speak. Just continuing to pre-fire spots and make it impossible for them to leave. Saif across the street really just kind of hands up in the air like, I have no idea what to do at this point. Lots of pressure. And just like that, a 3rd player knocked from Saif. She's the only one left. Saif, still alive, it looks like. Perhaps not, though. It looks like she may have been finished just off camera here. Yep, up to 11 kills now. That's right, it is another squad wipe for Team Scout. Team Scout has eliminated 3 squads right now. There's 1 member, look like from Team Mortal 2, still rolling around, surviving, but literally 3 full squads essentially have been decimated right now by Team Scout, and it's still fairly early in this game. All of the squads eliminated have basically come at the hands of Scout. Akshu swimming through the water, just out for a, casual swim, no big deal. Sometimes you just got to get a little wet and have a good time. Back over to Mortal, rocking the DP. Doing some parkour on this tower. Gotta love it. He's going to group up with his teammates, and looks like Pikachu off on the side there. They may run into these guys here pretty shortly, and I don't think they see him just yet, but maybe Mortal's starting to cue in on him just now. Mortal focusing very intently on his device. We go over to Shamat, and it looks like he is creeping around upstairs in his house. Not super keen on moving right now. These guys are playing super defensively, but that's okay. Pikachu and his squad hanging by a thread right now. Shamat and Pikachu, the only ones left. Yihan and Jody eliminated early, and Scout is on the prowl. You can see him on the horizon there. They already have 11 kills to their name. Pikachu not doing super bad here. Got 4 kills, but again, had to give up 2 of his team members to make that happen. Shots in from Mortal. They're engaging with somebody. It's probably Scout up on the hill. It looks like Pikachu gonna be looking in from that angle and gets hit from a distance. Mortal himself firing some shots here. Pikachu getting a good peek and firing. Does not connect with Mortal, but Mortal connects with him. Will he brave another peek without healing? He does not. He's gonna patch himself up, maybe. Mortal, though, just gonna be hawking this window. His teammates come to help, have a Car 98 with a 6X on it. Let's see if they can connect here. We're going to move over to Shamat TV. Can he connect with Mortal? And while this is happening, is Scout moving in from the other angle? That's the question that I have. So he sees Mortal, sees the blood from Mamba, knows Mamba will probably go back to heal. Should be peeking out at Mortal at this time. We'll move over to Mortal, check out his DP. He's got the 4X on there. This man's an absolute assassin with this weapon. You definitely don't want to challenge Mortal when he's rocking the DP-28. Here we go, Regaltos over the wall. They are going to reposition. It seemed like kind of a battle with no end, just kind of maybe knocking back and forth and not doing much besides just weakening your gear, so they're going to go ahead and disengage and move the fight. Take a better position in the play zone. You can see Pikachu and his squad doing the exact same thing. Pikachu and Shamat also disengaging and trying to move. You can see Mortal here on the move. Scout's team actually gets the knock, but we'll see if Mortal goes for the finish here. I don't know if he will. It looks like Niu is going to get the finish, but Pikachu's still alive. He's got only him left on his team, so it's Pikachu versus everyone. And he's got 4 kills on his team so far. Scout rocking 5 kills by himself. They've got 12 for the team. It's an absolutely insane performance so far from Scout. It's been one of the best we've seen in any division out there. Jonathan right on top, sees Mortal, hits him from a distance, gets them weak enough to where these guys are gonna die to the play zone. Mortal goes down, he sees Mamba, connects, and just like that, that is another knock from the zone. And there it is, another knock on Mortal's team 1. Regaltos is the last player standing. He's got to make a play. And he does not. Jonathan getting the knock there. 15 kills now from Team Scout. Barely makes it into the play zone. We're down to 3 teams left, guys, but 15 kills so far from Team Scout. And they have everyone alive right now. Niu is knocked, but he's getting picked back up by Scout. And as you can see, these guys are running at full strength going into the final circles. So the teams remaining are Scout Team 1, we've got Mortal Team 2, and we've got Pikachu Team 2 as well. Firon over on the outskirts there. It looks like he's by himself. So we've got a 1v1v4. So it's 6 players left alive, it looks like, at this point in time. Firon by himself, and Akshu by himself. I think Scout and Squad are feeling pretty good at this point. We're going to go ahead and push all the way to the end here and see if we can get a quick finish from Scout and his team. 15 kills to their name. They should be able to clean up here with 17 total kills in the first round. That is absolutely crazy. Jonathan running with purpose, dipping those shoulders low. They're just trying to find whoever is still hanging out and hiding. You can see Akshu just over the horizon. Firon still quite a ways back. Akshu's rolling around. He's going to run into these guys right now. He's trying to get that second place finish. He wants to take out Firon. Freon. Just got the name. Wants to take out Freon. Jonathan, though, also doesn't care who gets second place. He just knows he wants to get first and wrap this thing up. So overall on the first game, pretty decent performance here. Scout versus Freon. Let's see if he can get the finish. He does not. Freon takes down Scout. Can he get the kill? He does. So he definitely takes out one of the players to get a kill point. So nice heads-up play from him. But he's pretty much stuck at this point. Freon versus Jonathan now, and Jonathan easily takes him down. Not even a shot landed, and now it's time for Akshu to go up against the rest. It's Mortal Team 2 taking second place here, unless he comes up with an insane clutch, which I just don't think is going to happen with the way the Scout team is playing. There it is. Shots fired and Akshu taking down Jonathan, finishing it off with Niu on the push. They did lose Chun and Scout towards the end, but dang it, that's an impressive performance right there. You love to see it. Scout Team 1 on the back of 17 kills coming out in round number 1 and demolishing the competition. It wasn't even close. So we'll go ahead and get to the standings here for round number 1 in the North Africa, Middle East, Indian regions, and we'll see who came out on top. There it is, guys, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most lopsided finishes we've seen in any division so far. It is Team Scout 1 with 17 kill points. Their kill points alone are more than second place finished with. That's insane. So if you add the rank points in there, 29 points for one round, and they do pick up the chicken dinner. Pikachu number 2, Mortal number 2, and Pikachu number 1 round out the 2nd through 4th positions. Everything else is pretty close in this region, but Scout is far and away out in front at this point in time. Mortal Team 1, Scout Team 2, Saif, Team 1 and 2 wrap up your 5th through 8th positions. Super excited to get to game number 2. But first, let's check out a lucky draw.
Hi PUBG Mobile players, I'm Mortal. Thank you for watching the show match. Let's see who will win the reward in 3, 2, 1.
Round 2 is upon us, and we are headed into the action. This time, we are playing again for chicken dinners and kills, but there's a twist. We are going to try to keep our team captains alive as long as possible. That means the Kai Bowmans, the Jack Osbornes, the Kevin De Bruynes, the Elena Tilke, Savu, Panda, Mizarsi, and Dream PUBG are your targets. We want to keep these guys alive so that they can somehow get their presidents to the finish line alive. Anybody able to get their team captain to the finish line and have him be the last one alive is going to get some serious bonus points. Round 2 is underway, ladies and gentlemen, and this time the rules are slightly different. While all teams are trying to still win the chicken dinner and rank as highly as possible, each team captain is trying to stay alive as long as possible. There will be bonus points awarded for whoever keeps their team captain alive the longest. And so, it's basically like a game of Protect the President. Your team captain is the president, and the rest of your team is trying to protect him. So we'll see how this works as the game goes on. Look for a little bit of a hot drop early on as Team Mortal and Team Pikachu are clashing in the middle of the map. All eyes on Scout once again as they have landed at gas with Team Mortal 2, and we have ourselves a hot drop of 2 high-powered teams. Scout, Jonathan Chun, and Niu are going to be looking to try to take apart Team Mortal 2 here. Off to a good start. Mortal 2 Aman is down. Behind the UAS, Scout applying pressure. Shamat TV outside. Mortal with the M4 connects, but doesn't quite get the knock. Another couple of shots there is going to force him into retreat. Pikachu up top. Mortal takes him down. There's Yeehan out front. Yeehan gets popped by Mortal, and Mortal is off to a great start so far. At the corner here, looks like Mortal Team 1 trying to work their way around. Lots of people to pick up, and Yeehan out in the front. Mortal on the push, and it looks like we've got a lot of action happening early here on this game of Protect the President. Mortal, his team's top captain, and they need to make sure he doesn't get too far out front and get knocked and thirsted. Mortal peeking in the window. You're going to see a grenade here come if he has it, but Pikachu trying to peek out the window. Gets the lean. Throw. This is a good throw. This is a good throw. He knocks Mortal. That is who they did not want to lose, and just like that, Mortal goes down up top. Jody's going for the thirst. They're trying to get that president off the board. Mamba and Mortal both knocked. Regaltos nowhere to be found for his team. Able to come in the back and save the day by taking out Pikachu. And that is their team lead. So now 2 team leads are down. But Scout, his team lead, well, he's doing just fine. Soul Viper is leading Team Mortal 2. And Mortal is down. Jody gets the finish, and Mortal already off the board. No bonus points for Team Mortal 1. Regaltos gets there in time to save Mamba. Pikachu will get picked up, and now it's a matter if Team Pikachu 1 can survive this encounter with Team Mortal 1. Pikachu 2 and Flare Gun just continuing to loot up. Pretty happy to be out of the line of fire for the time being. Regalto's taking a little bit of damage, climbs in the window, pushing out, sees Flare Gun TV here. Ooh, gets the knock on Jody. One person left. Oh, it's not Flare Gun, it's who's the other TV guy? It's Shamat TV, there we go. Well, and just like that, it looks like Regaltos is doing work over there. Mamba is down once again. Mavi taking him down. Scout 2 rolls onto the scene. We've got a little third and fourth party action. Mavi taking down Hellboy with the M762 from range. Impressive stuff from Hellboy. It looks like Saif, Team 2, rolling onto the scene, trying to take out yet another team lead. It looks like a couple team leads have been wiped out so far. Pikachu and Mortal both gone. But it's still up to a lot of other teams out there to try to maintain their team leader. DLLLL goes down, and Dynamo's working his ridge line. Gonna hear some shots pop off. I believe Dynamo sees over on the ridge line there. He does get to his teammate Mavi, and he's gonna be able to pick him up. Already 2 kills for Team Scout here, and they're on the offensive once again. Knock from Jonathan. The nade actually takes him out. It could have been a team kill. Did not see it, but that was unfortunate there. Chun is going to continue to loot up. Still needs a helmet here, but Scout's still alive, and that's good for them. Saif looking good so far. She moves very well, actually, running around in PUBG here. Definitely want to see her on the battlefield throw down some shots. She'll have to if she wants to stay alive here. Rishav actually falling off the cliff a little bit there. A little bit of a misplay, but he'll find his way around once again, I'm sure of it. Mavi working his way through some of the old architecture here on the new Nordic map Livik. Alastora is working the way up the hill. Got Love 7 in the foreground here. Trying to get the secure position in the next zone. And here's Flare Gun TV. Got some shimmying going on here in this house. Looking out, trying to find somebody. But no one to be found just yet. Just a lot of laying around so far. Gonna see as the zones start to move. These teams will start to come together. Saif hits the deck, laughs about it, hits the deck again. They've got an interesting strategy going on over there in that team. Jonathan, though, did not go down by nade. His team did pick him back up. He's back in the fight. He's going to be looking for a nicer helmet here, and he finds it. Dynamo and his squad working into Midstein right now, and it's pretty much unoccupied. Nobody here. Coming in from all angles right now. Midstein being occupied and taken over, and it looks like Saif number 2 content to hide in the bush. Look at these bush campers. You gotta love it. Saif still in the loot up phase. On the edge of the zone. We'll see these guys start to work in as the play zone shrinks. It's on the move now. And they've got 7 minutes until, they're 7 minutes into the game here. They've got about 3 more minutes until the next circle. Starting to head north, and we've got some contact here. Saif number 2 and Scout number 2 have clashed, and it looks like Mortal number 1, Regaltos, the remaining member, has found himself caught in the middle of 2 squads. Looks like Scout 1 is on the move from the north as well. These guys are going to be heading east, but also could swing south. And that could spell trouble for everyone else on the map. Scout 1 right now heavily favored on this map. Dynamo is on to somebody here. Looks like Regaltos. He's trying to find him. Definitely seems like he thinks someone is there. I wonder if he caught a glimpse of him earlier. Looks like they're going to run back to Midstein. And there it is. They have swung south. Scout is on the way. Going to be rolling straight into Regaltos' position. Saif. They are literally just hunting kills at the moment. They hop out. Going to go take on the ridgeline here and see what they see. Jonathan immediately finds Love 8 and connects. Hasn't knocked him yet, but knocks him all the way down to 5 HP. Oh, a car's crashing. Here comes Scout. Team Scout 1 with Jonathan rolling all the way up, and they are going to have to pop a heal here. He takes a headshot on the way into the compound. Not what he was hoping for. Abu Omar gets taken down from range by Scout with the new MK12, and he's continuing to scan the horizon. Another few shots, and just like that. Oh my goodness. That was insane. It looked like Aod 1407 got taken down all the way to like 1 HP. Abu Omar is on the ground, and it looks like right there, Love 8 off in the distance, skipping around, tough to connect. Love 8 has the moves, but unfortunately goes prone, and that will do it for Love 8. Knocked and finished by Scout, and they are having their way with everyone on the map right now. It doesn't matter who's put in front of them. Scout 1 and his squad are taking them down. Here's Aod 1407. Works his way out, and Scout takes his head off. The MK12, seemingly a very, very fond weapon of Scout. They have pushed their kill total quite high once again, looking to be the top fragging team in round number 2, and they are surely going to be finishing out on top in this region. They have killed far too many people here in the first and second games for anyone to catch them at this point. Scout 2 rolling around the top of the ridge. We got Rishav here trying to see what they can do. Get some position on Scout 1. All right, it's time to roll out. Scout 1 and his squad are all at full health. And so they're going to pick up Chun and get the heck out of here. Looking really, really solid right now. You can see the zone is coming in, and finally Pikachu 2 coming in from the south, rolling into the zone. They're quite spread right now in 3 different vehicles. You gotta think that they've got a train of monster trucks coming. But for now, it's Scout 1 and Scout 2. Scout 1 Neo taken down, and Rishav on the push right now is going to try to get the finish, and Neo's making it hard on him. Finally takes him down. Scout 2 picks off a member of Scout 1. Scout 1 is pretty spread out. But to be fair, so is Scout 2. Looks like they're in a little bit better of a tactical position right now as they do. Both squads are moving to engage here. Shots fired from Rishav. You can see Scout at the boulder there. Rishav fires a few, misses. Goes back prone, waiting for his teammates right now. Dynamo and Mavi trying to work their way into the fight, but they don't seem super keen on taking this engagement. 8 kills, though, for Scout 1. They have lost a player, though. Niu is going to go down, and Scout's going to be working around to get another position. Rishav, while he's holding point here, keeping these guys at bay, because Dynamo hasn't taken up a position, hasn't really given him any support, he's really vulnerable to a flank right now from Scout moving that vehicle. It's the snake train. Saif and her band of snakes are making some fun noises inside this house. They will wait and see if there's anybody that's going to crash on their compound. Still nothing from Saif. They have 0 kills and are just hanging out. It's okay, though. They can be passive, trying to stay alive in this tournament. It's difficult when you're going up against a team like Scout 1 that's just looking for anybody, and it's basically they see red Anybody they see, they charge and they kill. You can see Scout at the rock right there. Connects by Rishav, and Scout is down. Jonathan is down, and it's all up to Chun. Jonathan gets finished. And we'll see if Chun can work their way in and make magic happen here. I don't expect it now. It's a 4v1 situation, or a 3v1 situation. Dynamo's down, but we'll see if they'll pick him back up before they engage here. The finish on Scout, and they are up to 6 kills now, Scout 2. So between the two Scouts, they have a lot of kills between them, 14 kills. Chun taken down, and that's going to be it for Team Scout 1 in match number 2. So very nice work there to Scout 2 to take out Scout 1, and it's not confusing at all. It's like Scouts being called every single second of the way here. Saif and their partners laying down in the top of this building. You can see on the mini-map up there, everyone's just chilling, and I'm not sure the tactic here of waiting until they're in the zone. But I guess they'll move into the next safe zone. Take a little bit of damage and have to actually waste some heals to get back up to full health. So an interesting decision for sure, but we'll see if this affects things moving forward. Here's the new circle, pretty centrally located over Gronhus. Scout 2 in the best position, it looks like. Flare Gun TV descending with Pikachu 2 onto Saif's position. Will they crash into them? I doubt it, because that's out of zone, and it seems unlikely that somebody would have moved just inside the zone there that they were already there. So I don't think that they're going to stumble across them. They will move to secure a compound, though, in the new zone. Here comes the smokes. Coming out in any particular direction here, and it looks like they're going to make a smoke wall, definitely giving their position away. So it's not a secret anymore where Saif is. You can see Squad 6 here. It looks like Pikachu 2. They see Regaltos move across the zone. Regaltos definitely trying to just hide and outlast. And Saif is taken out. Looks like Freon scanning the horizon here, trying to make sure there wasn't another team over there. So far, so good. And Regaltos has run into some trouble here. Saif has made it into the zone. The shots are firing. And Alostra gets knocked from range. You can see Mavi with the DP just doing work right now. Would help if he zoomed in a little bit, I'm thinking. But hey, different strokes for different folks. Dynamo still rocking the iron sights on the M4 at this stage in the game. Finally gets on the 3X, and it looks like he sees Alostra. He's going to go for the finish here on one of these guys. There we go. And then Saif's team in trouble here as they are sandwiched. Regaltos on the far side and Rishav over here doing work. Team starting to dwindle now as we work towards one of the final zones. It looks like Mavi really somehow pretty adept at getting those connections long range with a DP unscoped. Haven't seen that before. Look at this. Hip firing from range with Rishav. Good stuff. Dynamo peeking over the ridge just a little bit. He's played fairly passively today. Haven't seen him really get super aggressive. Hoping to see him kind of take matters into his own hands here, moving towards the finish. Saif still in, though. Thought she was eliminated a little bit earlier, but one of her teammates and her still in the map. Trying to get to the finish line here, but 2 versus quite a few. The odds are stacked high against her. Maps on the move. Once again, you see the blue zone coming in. Pikachu 2 is looking really solid right now as far as their position. They were able to move in, secure the compounds here. Kind of a misplay by Scout 2 not to take up this position and prevent another team from moving in. They had every ability to do so earlier in the game. One of Pikachu 2 is clipped a little bit, taken down, but Dynamo gets knocked. Mavi gets knocked, and it's all up to Rishav right now, and this is a really tough spot for them to be in. So now, all of a sudden, Pikachu 2 in a situation of very big strength, and Saif gets her teammate back in the fight. Regaltos somehow is still in this. Mortal's team going down very, very early, but Regaltos makes it away, and he's just still going. Dynamo's team's getting knocked now. Vodka peeks, Regaltos connects, and Dynamo's gonna peek him. This is bad. He's got it. He's showing a little bit here, and there it is. He's gonna be, well, did he survive? It looked like he did survive. Finally gets finished by Vodka. That was just too skinny of an angle here. Dynamo and Vodka each on each side of the tree there, but Vodka immediately returns fire, and just like that, Dynamo removed from the map, and the dominoes, they may fall. Dynamo's team goes down, and just like that, Pikachu 2 winning game number 2. Vodka coming down with the last kill. Really chaotic there at the finish. Big props to Saif for making it into the zone, getting her team back in the fight. I believe they took 4th place in this one. And big props to Regaltos as well for making it solo all the way to the finish line there, almost securing a top spot for his squad. Mortal Squad goes out early, but Regaltos almost makes magic happen. So again, the story of this game was Scout Team 1 putting up a ton of kills. I believe 8 more kills in this one, and that is going to vault them into a very, very strong position. We'll go ahead and check out the standings here in just a moment. Oh my goodness, for game number 2 in the India/Middle East, North Africa region, Team Scout, once again, even though they did not win the game, they placed 14 points and put them on the board on the back of 8 kill points, but overshadowed a little bit in this one by Team Scout 2. Their brother clan, it looked like they got 9 kills in this one and also finished with 9 rank points, vaulting over the actual chicken dinner winner, who they ended up beating for first place here. So Team Scout with 18 points, Team Pikachu 2 finishing with 14, tied with Team Scout, but they will get the tiebreaker based on the chicken dinner here. Team Mortal 1 with Regaltos helping them get all the way to the finish line there. Trouble early on, but they did somehow persist, and they did get 1 mission point here by making it all the way to the end. Team Scout 1 got 3 mission points, but Saif actually surviving until the end here, playing very passively, wins the mission points area of this competition, and they will finish in 5th with 10 points. So props to them. In 6th through 8th, we had Pikachu 1, Saif 2, and Team Mortal 2, respectively. So that is your second round standings for the India, Middle East, North, and Africa region. Very, very impressed with the gameplay that's happened thus far. Let's go ahead and get us to a lucky draw.
Hi PUBG Mobile players, I am Saif. Thank you for watching the show match. Let's see who will win the rewards. 3, 2, 1.
Hi PUBG Mobile players, I am Pikachu. Thank you for watching the show match. Let's see who will win rewards. 3, 2, 1.
Hi PUBG Mobile players, I'm Scout and thank you so much for watching the show. Let's see who wins the rewards. 3, 2, 1.
That's going to do it for the Middle East, North Africa, and Indian region, guys. It was an amazing day of PUBG Mobile. Some awesome plays through and through. We saw some cool dance moves, some amazing shots. We even saw some monster trucks and some other awesome new features on the new Nordic map, Livik. Thank you to all of you guys for tuning in and continuing to show your support for PUBG Mobile. I invite you all to break your limit and break new ground. Now, this is a global competition, and the next region that will be going live is North America and Europe. That'll be happening July 30th at 1800 hours UTC +0. So who will be the world's ultimate team? I highly invite you to tune in to the next show. I will see you guys